Aloha, my fellow adventurers. Something like that. 7 Adventure here. Welcome back to the Light Civilizations Project. This is episode 2 of season 2, and we're here with the Yellow Civilization. You can see that they have 2 houses. They have this one, which is their kind of level 2 house, and they have this one, which is their very simple baseline house. You can see they have some resources, some stone and wood. They made a furnace. There's all these meteorites and all this poop laying around. It's very unprofessional of me. I know I need to maintain a stable, nice looking work environment, but not really doing a good job of that. You can see they have some trees knocked down. You got some iron. What else? Let's look in their box here. We got a hoe. We got an axe. We got a pickaxe. Pretty high levels actually on these for only turn 2. They're going to designate this area down here to grow some crops. So they're going to be able to produce units at a faster rate. And yeah, yellow right now is just going to try to, well, they're the equalists, so they're going to try to get a little bit of offensive buildings, a little bit of defensive buildings. They're going to try to just do what they need to do and produce some units, but also be focused on defense and also be focused on just making a good civilization. They don't really have too many threats nearby, so they don't really have many targets they can go after. They're just going to be focused on sticking to themselves for a little while. Anyway, let's head over to the light blue glass mages. They have been hard at work. They have a little bit of iron, you can see. They're actually getting together some paper. They have shears. Might ask why they have paper. It's because they're going to have to make a bookshelf, or maybe a couple of bookshelves, to create their first magic building, like an alchemist or an enchanter or something like that. And what is going on? Why do they keep dying in these trees? Well, there's another one dead. If we go down here, we can see that light blue has been excavating this little area. I think there was some iron and some coal down here. Not anymore. And they have a plan. Their plan of attack will be to head over here to the Falkord and take over this little base. You can see I've actually cleared this one out. We have some loot here, a bone and cobwebs that can be broken down into string. Yeah, stuff like that. And you can see that if light blue takes over this little base, they'll receive a +10 maximum population, and they will prevent raids from coming to them every 40 turns. It's not really a crazy raid, but it is, you know, still, it'll be helpful for them to take over this base. You can see we have some defenders here, some neutral civilization. And I have barrier blocks, so they're all contained and they can't leave. Even if they jump up here, let's make sure. Yeah, should all be good. So yeah, that's basically what light blue is up to. They've just been trying to get together some magic buildings to go take over the Falkord. After the Falkord, they may be ambitious enough to go after... What are these? Oh, there's ruins down here. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's ruins right here. You can see. You can't really see. Let me turn it to day for you. Alright, it's daytime. You can see that this is a cool little ruins structure. This ruins is very prosperous for the civilization that gets here. Like, look at all this stuff. Look, you got iron, you got redstone, you got gunpowder, you got an iron pickaxe. Look, you got gold, you got leather. Look at all the stuff. Look at all this stuff. There's so much stuff to be gained here. And but there will be a battle that will have to take place. 20 zombies will be guarding this area. So it won't be the easiest to get to, but it also won't be the most difficult for the amount of stuff that's going to come out of it. Here's another neutral civilization, the Tustar over there. So light blue is just going to be going on a rampage, basically, taking over the neutral civilizations. Anyway, so that's what light blue plans on doing. Let's head over to... who's next? The Redstone Assassins? Yes. So here we are. The Redstone Assassins have actually made their first building. I believe this is a... Yeah, Redstone has made their first building. It's a pretty simple barracks, so they can produce units that have wooden buttons, also known as kind of brass knuckles, but instead of brass, it's wood. They have stairs, or ladders down here that lead to this really cool ravine, which they haven't really begun to explore yet because they just now were able to they were just now able to dig down to it, so they haven't really gathered much from it yet. And if we look in their box, they're not really upgrading their tools that much, they're just focused on making lots of units real quick. Not sure if you can notice, but there's actually some units missing, and that's because we have a battle today. The Redstone Assassins have a huge movement speed. A movement speed of, I think, level 4. So you can see that they made it from their base right over there, all the way through these kind of dead lands here, all the way to these ruins right here, which started out with 25 zombies. And they landed down here, went in through the cracks, and we're going to have our first battle right here. Yep, there's another portal. There's a big skull thing here. This is a really cool ruin. Don't recall which ruins mod. I think I said it in an earlier video. But there's a lot of chests down here, and a lot of loot to be had. But yeah, so they fall down here, and now we're going to set up a battle. We'll be right back. Actually, I'm setting the battle right now, and I forgot to mention that on the way down, a couple of the units died. If I can back up here, you can see the army had a couple of pretty hefty drops. The first one was this one, which killed one of their units, and the second one was dropping down to the floor. So they started out with, I believe, 22 units. One of them being a leader, which is going to have a gold crown, and is going to have the only wooden button. All the other soldiers just have nothing. But now there's actually going to be 19 just bare bones units and one leader. Also, there's one other thing that I forgot that I wanted to clear up, which was about play soldiers knowing where resources are and where caves are, and the reason they know that is because each of them, because they're made out of clay, each of them has a very deep connection to resources and materials around them, because they're made of similar materials. So, like, imagine if you were made out of dirt, or if you were made out of clay, how might you feel connected to those things around you? To dirt and rocks and iron and coal, and these kind of basic resources. So, I just wanted to clear that up. Alright, here we go. This is going to be 21 redstone units versus 25 neutral zombies. Here we go. The battle commences. Oh, this is funny. This action with the skull here, using it as a defensive cover. Very intelligent, very smart. May actually provide a good bonus to them. You see some units have already started dying. A little bit of red, a little bit of gray. Oh, more. Whoa, things are exploding. How did that happen? I'm gonna pick up some of these drops, so it's not so cluttered. See, they're getting stuck in the cobwebs here. Oh, some of them got infected. I see. Well, that was not really supposed to happen. But, okay, so in totality, there are 18 zombies left. So in the end, the Redstone Assassin's Onslaught only took out 7 of the 25 zombies. But still, that's better than nothing. So next time, they will have a little bit of an easier time taking out the zombies. And I want to stress how important this ruin is compared to a lot of other ruins, especially for redstone. Redstone will have access to the Nether, and when they go to the Nether, they can easily and quickly traverse to any other point in the map, because I believe like every block traveled in the Nether is like 7 or 8 blocks in the overworld. So that means like Yellow, which is, I don't know, like 1,000 or so blocks away, is only, 300 blocks away or 100 blocks away. I have to look at the conversion again. But basically, if Redstone does it right, they can harvest some obsidian, they can build a portal in the Nether, and just land right on top of Yellow and surprise the hell out of them. So, that's something to look forward to. But first, they have to take out these zombies, which will probably be in the next episode, or maybe the one after that. I love how the soldiers just swarm around someone that has the crown. Like, they can't just follow them, they need to, like, push them around and be like, oh, me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. So as a reminder, in conclusion, Redstone was able to kill off 7 of the zombies, still has about 18 or 19 zombies left. And finally, we get to move on to the green stonemasons. Let's see what they've been up to. Not much has been going on with them because they have such low resourcefulness, but that's the first thing they plan on upgrading, their resourcefulness, because a resourcefulness of 1 is not very good. And I think you recall from last episode, or from last season, I think it was Purple only had 1 resourcefulness, and that really screwed them over in the end, especially with Orange's crazy resourcefulness. But yeah, so you see they have some logs here, and they have a little bit of stone. So I think by the end of next turn, they'll be able to increase their resourcefulness, and they'll be able to just kind of do a bunch more. Their plans are basically to hang tight, upgrade their fortification, have really sturdy walls, and make a huge militia army, because green is very unique in this series, because they have a militia score of, I believe, like 3 or 4. So they have basically most of their population can just be armed to the teeth, really difficult to take out. So that's what they're going to do. That's how they're going to try to win, is just upgrade to the max and then push, like, very late into the game. So basically the opposite of Redstone's approach. So yeah, not much to go on with green here. Also, they are going to take over these ruins soon. There's not that many zombies guarding these. But the loot in this shulker box, the golden carrots might be really nice though for buffing really important units. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Sad Adventure signing off. Please rate, comment, subscribe to become an adventurer today, and I'll see you all in the next episode of the Clay Civilizations Project, Season 2. Also, if you want 2 Clay Civilizations videos every week instead of 1, check out the Patreon link in the description below. At 5 patrons, I will release 2 videos a week of Clay Civilizations. Yeah, that's going to be it. Sad Adventure signing off.